Okay. Sometimes our people have to check up. Sometimes our people, I just say it, hell, I'm grown. Sometimes people have to check a bitch. Okay? And it's just a figure of speech. If you see this, I ain't calling you that. But that's how my people roll. Okay? Anyway, I'm about to play this and the response. And I was like, oh, baby. But anyway, he starts it off, and his name is Brandon Beach. He's a senator, 21st District, Republican, Alpharetta. Okay? How long have you been a senator? He has been a senator since 2013. 2013. Okay. All right. Take a look at this.
Thank you, Mr. President. Fellow senators, I come before you today to discuss what I'm calling prosecution for personal profit. I'm going to say that one more time. Prosecution for personal profit. Every member of this Senate body should be deeply troubled by the actions of the Fulton County District Attorney and the stain it has put on Fulton County and the state of Georgia. Let's look at the facts surrounding Fani Willis and Nathan Wade. One, Mr. Wade has never prosecuted a felony case, yet Ms. Willis calls him a legal superstar. Poor judgment. Two, Mr. Wade files for divorce the day after he was hired by Ms. Willis. Three, there are accusations of a romantic relationship between Ms. Willis and Mr. Wade. Four, Mr. Wade has been paid $654,000 thus far in the case. Mrs. Willis was siphoning money to her romantic partner for them to take lavish trips to Napa Valley, Miami, a Caribbean cruise, and many other trips and fine dining dinners. All of these trips were made before any of the indictments, and she should have disclosed she was taking these trips with Mr. Wade, her romantic partner. Quid pro quo. Number 5.
Do y'all want to hear the rest? Oh my God, he came with a list. But you know what? I kind of don't want to hear the rest. But I will play it because it makes the second half stand out a bit more.
5. In court filings in Mr. Wade's divorce case, the public has been made aware of credit card transactions that show the expenses of the trips I just spoke of between Mr. Wade and Ms. Willis. Fellow senators, I submitted a request this morning to the Inspector General Nigel Lange to investigate if there were any state funds involved in these lavish trips. I believe that Ms. Willis has lost the trust and confidence from the public to continue in this case. I believe at the very least she should be disqualified from the case.
Okay. That's what Senator Beach had to say. Okay. Here's a quick little 1-2 reply. Okay. Now we have Senator David Lucas, 26th District, Democrat, Macon, Georgia. And he is a senator since 2012. And it looks like he came from the House, where he was sworn in 1975. He was sworn into the House 1975. I can say that was a long time ago. And he's been a senator since 2012. Okay, now this is the Fani rebuttal to what the other dude said. Okay, let's hear what Senator Lucas has to say.
For a point of personal privilege.
Thank you, Mr. President. We ought not to get started with this bull. For the senator who talked about Fani Willis, I support her. You don't know what the circumstances are. You don't know what a woman's scorn is. The reason there's a case is because somebody did something wrong. And it's recorded. So let's don't bring that here. We are not in Congress. We're not in Washington. Let's take care of Georgia business and do what we need to do.
I'll say it for him. He yields the well. Take up for the sister, Mr. Lucas. Senator Lucas, take up for that sister. You wait till we hit a motherfucking facts. I like how you looked out for her in that moment. I do. Can you look out for us like that too? Senator Lucas, who's been in politics since 1974, 75. Can you look out for us like that? Like you're looking out for Fani? We would really greatly appreciate it. Crime bill, reparations, qualified immunity. Mainly reparations, because we're gonna be broke in 10 years. No wealth in 10 years. You might have a check, but no wealth. Well, you can probably leave somebody something. You might have a couple of, you probably got a couple of houses somewhere. And hopefully your people coming behind you, hopefully they can sustain it. But if you help us get reparations, they'll do more than sustain it. Okay. But good looking out for Fani. I thought that was admirable. You stood up for the sister like that.